Hey, how's it going? Right here with Jesus with Fast Clean Mobile Detailing with another video. Today I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys about 3 things you need to know before you start your detailing business.
What's the number one thing people need to know before they start detailing business?
A lot of detailers make the mistake and they buy the most expensive stuff and the best reel, the best everything. I don't recommend it. You could just start with the simple thing as from Home Depot or with what you have.
Do you think a new detailer should buy used or new?
Starting detailing, you could, I recommend buy new, just to have that guarantee. If you buy it from Home Depot pressure washer, you can just get the warranty, but they're pretty cheap. There's a $100 pressure washer out there, a hose reel that's $50, and you don't need a generator until you kind of start making money.
Got it. And what should they use for a vehicle?
For their vehicle, they can start with a regular car, like what they have right now. If your mom has a car, use their car, use it. But yeah, you can start any type of way with any type of vehicle. You can start with your personal vehicle. Nowadays you can do it from your Honda, or Nissan. Back then we had a Nissan. We started off with that too, and we had a setup for that one too. But yeah, you can start from your personal vehicle.
Got it. And then you mentioned don't invest until you start getting business. When do you think people should jump into a van? When they're part-time, full-time?
I recommend when you start making money and you start seeing that you're getting a lot of customer and you have customer lined up, and you have some money saved up as well. That's the time. If you think you're gonna go full-time, I recommend to buy a van. If you're not gonna go full-time and you're just doing it part-time, just do your personal vehicle. You'll be fine. Second thing people should know about before they start a business, they should know, you have to know that you're gonna have to work long hours, maybe not have lunch. Also, you need to know about the products you're gonna use, the process, how you're gonna detail a car.
So Jesus, you mentioned you gotta know your schedule. How many cars you're gonna do, how long it's gonna take, because sometimes you skip lunch.
Yeah, sometimes we skip lunch since if we don't plan our appointments, you will skip lunch because you might be late to another customer. Sometimes if you don't time how much time you're gonna take for each detail, you're gonna be late and then you're not gonna be able to get lunch. So make sure you time your details and how long you're gonna travel too, because that will really impact your detailing process if you don't know all those little details.
Jesus, but what if you're detailing and then you're really, really hungry? What do? You just tough it out?
You gotta tough it out for not managing your schedule, you know? So yeah, it happened to me when I started. I had to tough out a lot of times when I didn't have to get lunch. I just finished the work because you know what happens when you're late, right? Customers get upset and all this stuff, and you don't want that when you're barely starting.
Realistically, how long should it take somebody to detail a car?
So it really depends. For a regular car, like a light detail, it should take you an hour. For full detail, it should take you about 3 hours to 4 hours. And more paint correction, that should take you 6 to 8 hours, depending on what exactly you're doing for that type of customer.
Got it. And talking about scheduling.
Yeah.
Let's say you have a full day and then the customer cancels in between.
Yeah.
Do you try pushing everybody forward or do you try to fill in that slot or do you take a break?
What we do now, we used to call the customer if we were going to be earlier, but now if someone cancels, we attempt to use that time for getting lunch so we can recover ourselves and go to the next appointment if we have a full schedule. But yeah, that's what we do. I recommend you to do that. If you cancel, good for you. Get a lunch, take a break, and then go again. Yeah.
And the last thing I want to cover about starting a detailing business is the realistic expectations of how long it's gonna take you to make money. Is it like, hey, if I go buy some buckets right now at Home Depot, am I gonna be a full-time detailer tomorrow, Jesus?
No. When becoming a full-time detailer, it takes time to build up. So it will take you, depending how good you provide your service. But it takes time. It might take a year, 2 years, depending on how you're promoting your business and how good you're doing. So yeah, it takes time.
One thing I noticed with detailers, that first year is really just to build up your clientele, but it's not gonna be super busy. But like by the second or third year, you already have your clientels, your maintenances. Is that how you did it, or was it like the first year?
No, it took me a long time to build my clientele because you have to find your customer. You know, back then we didn't even know about maintenance. A lot of detailers didn't even know about maintenance until now. We started noticing that in order to keep your business going, you have to have maintenance customers and full detail customers. So, but yeah, it took me time to learn all that process. I just thought detailing was just to get new customers, but in order to grow a business, you have to have established customers coming always to you, or else you're not gonna be a stable business.
What about the detailers that just want to do full details because they pay the most, or they just want to do ceramic and polishes because they pay the most?
Yeah.
You think that's a good strategy or no?
In reality, no. I've been doing it myself past the years. I learned through that process. You can't get so much money done, but you're not gonna be able to scale your business because you don't have repeat customers. So that's some things you guys need to think about. Like if you guys wanna do this full time, kind of think about building your business and having customers for all year. So if you do that, your business will be stable. Or not, it's too complicated to run a business with no customers, repeat customers. All right, guys, this is some detailing advice so you guys can start your detailing business. Let me know how you start your detailing business in the comments below. And you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one.